What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for July 16th, 2021. So we have a lot more information today from the Tap test servers about the Tower of Dreamland game mode. Now, sadly, I don't have an account or access to one on the Tap servers to show it to you live. Again, if anybody out there has Tower 650 cleared on Tap and wouldn't mind letting me jump on the account to take a live look at all the English translations and all the question mark infos and all that stuff, please let me know. Hit me up on Discord. I would love to jump on. But we also have a potential spoiler of not only the Forest Transcended Hero, but actually the Dark Transcended Hero as well. Stretching a little bit, but it's the best information we have so far. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Again, if you know a friend that plays on the Tap test servers, tell them to hit Barry Gaming up, and let's jump right into it. So let's start off with kind of the most interesting news. Now, this is one of the waves that you can potentially face in the Dreamland. Kind of scary. You got Halora, you got Swordflash Shia, you got Asmodel the Dauntless, Starwing Jara. You have Vesa from the Forest faction, which is interesting because that's who everybody is assuming is going to be the next Transcended Hero, which would lead me to believe Aspen might be the next Transcended Hero after Vesa, and that would fill out all 6 factions. We've already had one from Abyss, Fortress, Light, Shadow. Next we're going to get Forest, and then after that is most likely Dark. So I don't know if they just kind of spoiled it with who's the future ones, because we technically don't even know, we didn't know if it was Vesa. It was just speculation, and now it looks like it's kind of confirmed-ish that Vesa is the next Transcended Hero, and then after that's going to be Aspen. So make sure you save your Aspen copies up, because it looks like Aspen might be the one to pick. And Aspen already has a pretty lethal package. If it gets updated into a Transcendence Hero, that kind of sounds good to me. As better than any of the other heroes that are on this list. So that's something that really makes me think is going to be Aspen, or Aspen. I almost said Asmodel. I probably already said it once, but Aspen and Asmodel, man, they were always the pair back in the day, Light and Dark, and now they're going to both be Transcendent. That would be something really cool. So we do have the new Dreamland coming in. You can see how at first you only have the first stage to enter. You have to beat it to then move on to the next every single week. It is going to be open every weekend. And of course you can see it's not just old heroes like we saw in that spoiler with like Lutz and All Field and Dominator, all those old ones. We got Waldeck, Forces, Russell, and Garuda as upped, and you want to try to use as many upped heroes as possible in your lineup, because not only are they going to give you attack and HP buffs, they're also going to be giving you bonus loot. I don't remember the exact percentage. I know it was somewhere in like the 10 to 20% range per upped hero. So that's something really cool. And as you see, you can see the resources that you'll be getting for beating a stage. You'll notice there's like this lumber and these toolboxes here. Well, if you take a look at this, that's going to be the new resources for the future update, which should be coming within a month or so, I believe, which is going to be your Celestial Island is going to be getting an upgrade and be more of like your home. It's going to be like your at-home base where you can construct things, give buffs to your heroes, things like that you put on their plot. So right here, it looks like there was Scarlet Queen, Halora, Fiona, Garuda, and Russell. So it looks like, what's the actual percentage of this? Hold on. So if we take 1843 and just multiply it by 0.1 for 10% times 3. Okay, so they must have also had a third hero here, because if you multiply, or if you take 30% of the 1843, you come up to 552, which means that each hero gives a 10% bonus to the loot. So you're definitely going to want to try to put as many heroes in as possible. That is by far probably one of the most important things to maximize your resources, because it seems like Homeland is going to be the place where this is going to be the next end game target, which leads me to believe if we're going to have these resources at the end game of Tower of Oblivion, we might see them in other game modes as well in the future, which is interesting. You'll notice, yeah, it looks like they probably used a 5-star Forces with the Russell and the Garuda in the lineup, so you can see how they look down here. Actually, it's a little bit too big. Let me shrink this down just a little bit so you can see everything on here. There you go. You can see the up on them. So yeah, they even just used a 5-star level 1 4Cs, and that did count for it. So that's nice to see. We got a few more pictures coming in here. So these ones here that we're going to show, we have 4 waves. Actually, no, we have 5 waves that we're going to show that are going to be considered the nightmare wave. So after you beat the first 15 normal waves in your mode, so on this one, we're on level 1, essentially, like the first level. Once you finish all 15 of the easy ones, essentially, you then get to nightmare mode that are 5 levels in nightmare. Each one of these is going to come with a handicap. You guys know my opinion on this. I really don't like handicaps where it weakens your team or something. But these handicaps are more like what they are using in Heroic Expedition, their new mobile game, where there's certain waves where like we'll show you. There's just specific scenario. They're more like scenarios than handicaps, in my opinion. So this one here, we got 2 Scarlet Queens, 2 Waldex, and 2 Eloise. That sounds like a dangerous combination right there. This one right here is you're unable to play any hero in position 2, which means no aura, and also means you have to go into the fight with only 5 heroes. So that's kind of interesting. It's not like a straight up debuff to your team where you're going to randomly get CC'd like in Vortex or something like that. I like this style a lot more. The next one right here, double Sword Flash, double Drake, double carry. Again, another very scary wave. This one is attack on heroes in the back row, reduces their health by 50%. I wonder if that's stacking. If that's stacking, that could be crazy. They could go down to next to no health. You will notice you get some of a premium home resource here as well. You're also getting elite 5-star shards, which is cool. You're going to come away every week with an elite 5-star shard, which is pretty decent. The next one here is double Jara, double Gloria, double Sherlock, complete CC. This one is critical damage hits are reduced by 75% damage. Whew. So you want more of a sustained team going against this because your big crits are not going to be big crits. Your big crits might actually be less damage than your normal hits. So that one is interesting. The next one here, double Asmodel, double Tara, double Penny. That sounds lethal as well. Healing received by heroes is reduced by 100%, meaning 0 healing will take place in this matchup right here. And then the last one we have is, again, we're kind of bringing it back to that first picture we showed you that had the 6 potential Transcendent Heroes. This one right here is you will take fatal damage to heroes after 6 rounds. So this type of thing is in Heroic Expedition, which might be where they got it for the Void Arc boss, because again, that's the same thing. After round 6, you just die. There's no way to live through it. You're dead, you're done, you're finished. It's over. So what do you guys think? Hopefully this is like the telltale. We have Vesa coming and then Asmodel as the next Transcendence hero. That would be something really cool. The Tower of Dreamland looks interesting. I really hope we either get this within the next week, well, next weekend essentially, on the regular Android and iOS servers, since this is only on the Tap test servers. Or I hope someone out there is a nice, good Samaritan and lets me jump on their account this weekend so we can show you some live gameplay and see what it's all about. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more Tower of Dreamland action. And I'll see you guys next time.